Welcome back to the Hot 7 Nightly News. Thank you for staying with us. The man at the center of a fake news accusation is demanding an apology from the health minister. Merton Eugene says the minister's accusation of fake news is adding insult to his injury. Rochelle Gonzalez reports.
As the saying goes, there are three sides to every story: my side, your side, and the truth. And so in the case of Vitus Peter, Health Minister Mary Isaac, and fake news accusations, the man at the center of it all is speaking his truth. The he say, she say between the minister and Peter began on Sunday after Peter posted photographs to Facebook of a man suffering from a leg injury, left writhing in pain on the floor of what was claimed to be the Victoria Hospital waiting area. The minister subsequently refuted the claims, saying the incident did not take place at VH and that the poster was engaging in acts of mischief by spreading false news. On Monday morning, however, Merton Eugene of Ticolor told Hot 7 News that it was him on the floor, that it was VH, and that he's not happy with the minister's comments.
Everybody saw me on the internet, which she claimed it's fake. And I mean, I'm very angry about that because I'm a St. Lucian. And a lot of people know me, and I know a lot of people, you know, and it's just sad. And I'm furious and I'm angry to hear the minister's comments on this, because I was there, you see, with all my pains, and they had me on the floor.
Eugene said he deserves an apology for the entire ordeal.
I think they have to put people who's more compassionate in those areas to assist we Lucian people. Because to say such a thing to on TV about your own people, I don't think I look fake. I'm disappointed. I think I deserve an apology. My friends say I should say a public apology. No, I need a personal apology from Miss Mary Isaac. Not that I don't really care if she does it or not, you know. But I just need the people to see what's going on with each other in our place, within our hospitals, you know, with our own people who claim, say, we're fraud. All I see, I think to myself, she's just there for the money. Sorry, miss, but I think you should resign your post.
Eugene said he gave Peter the permission to document his ordeal since a picture tells 1,000 words. As for how he ended up on the floor, he said it was his best option since his other option was a broken wheelchair which he fell through earlier upon arrival at the hospital.
I had to drag myself there because I wouldn't go on the broken wheelchair because it caused me more pain by me lifting myself up on this thing. And so they say, well, you can't stay inside of there. So I had to drag myself out with this piece of plank under my foot and end up where you saw me right there, and that was it. And that was it. I just stayed there for hours. I reached there about 9:30 and the rest of it. And that was it. From 9:30 onwards, I there bawling on the floor and crying and hearing all kind of statements from those who supposed to be helping you. You know, verbally, then after you're in pain physically, you've been challenged verbally. You know, I don't know if there is something with bikers. I don't know.
Eugene said he was finally seen by a doctor after 3 a.m. and was sent home less than half an hour later with only bandages applied to his broken leg. He said his leg wasn't placed in a cast until Thursday, 4 days after the accident. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
Thank you, Rochelle. Musician and educator Jason Joseph ignited a firestorm when he made comments calling for authorities to look into and put a stop to the practice of having spoken prayers at public functions like national rallies, at professional meetings in workplaces and public schools. The reaction to the Hot 7 interview has been intense, with 275 shares on our Facebook page and over 28,000 views so far. Arguments are being put forth by all sides. Those who advocate for public prayer anywhere. Those who agree with Joseph and say, pray to yourself or in your church, but don't impose on the masses in public spaces. And then there are those in the middle who say they understand the diversity in views and even the diversity among Christians, And so maybe a moment of silent prayer should be an option as opposed to spoken prayer. Once we hit the streets, members of the public were eager to share their thoughts on the issue of whether spoken prayers at public functions and public schools are inappropriate, as suggested by Jason Joseph.
They should never stop prayers in the school for children. They should never stop prayers in the House of Assembly, on the street, never, everywhere.
I do not think it should be banned. Prayers is a controversial issue because we have people of different religious background in a society. So if you're going to have prayers in school, each person, regardless of their religious persuasion, should be able to do their prayers in their way.
God's word declared, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then he will heal the land. And knowing St. Lucia, we as a nation should not ban prayers. We need prayers, seeing our children, their way of life, see some on the blocks, see some are going into drugs. Are we not to present our children to God that God may deliver them?
The prayer should be allowed in our schools worldwide, wherever there's a Christian following, in public places, if need be, in government. When they take prayer away, it's not good.
Praise is the key of everything. Once you don't have praise in your life, you're not nowhere. And prayer is supposed to be everywhere. You're at your home, you're at school, you're in the toilet, you're anywhere, you have to have praise.
To ban praise in school is like a driver driving a vehicle without fuel. We need God. We need Jesus. To ban praise, in public places is taking out God from our lives, erasing God. And we need God because God who wakes us up is God who gives us life. As a matter of fact, we should ban carnival and have 2 days of national prayer. That's my take on that. We need God.
Now, Joseph himself clarified his point on the post on Facebook. He wrote, quote, apparently people believe that St. Lucia being a Christian nation means majority rules, that Christians have the right to bully the rest of the country. Respect for people's beliefs goes both ways, folks. Can you imagine if I was Rasta and every opportunity I got at school functions, I was attempting to force Hail Selassie in the children's minds, and worse yet, saying to them, if you don't want to hear it, you can excuse yourself. There would be outrage. I would probably be long dead. Yet that is exactly what Christians have been doing, with zero regard for those who don't share their beliefs, until the day comes when some other religion attempts to do what Christians have been doing. Most people just won't get it. End quote. That was a comment by Jason Joseph. The video of the last moments of a dying man recently went viral. It prompted questions as to whether more could have been done to help save his life as he lay on the ground bleeding. Fire Officer Charlemagne says most people do not know what to do when on the scene of an accident or some other emergency to help save a life or prevent further injury. He shared some practical advice on what should and should not be done in such situations.
First thing, you have to protect yourself by not contaminating, getting blood onto you. Then you have to, with a shirt or a towel or something, apply pressure to the wound so that it could stop the bleeding. Then my advice to you is to not give the person any liquid to drink.
When dealing with an individual stabbed or impaled by an object, the initial instinct is to want to grab and pull the object from the body. But Charlemagne explains that this should never be done.
Let's say you come in contact with somebody who has an impaled object, a knife or wood or something, so pierce them. Trying your best not to take off the knife or whatever in there.
He stresses that the fire service should be called immediately when dealing with emergencies. The 911 and 999 emergency calls are free and can even be made from a phone without a SIM card in place. The retail price of LPG 2022 and 100-pound cylinders have increased. The price changes took effect Monday, the 10th of December. The 20-pound cylinder increased from $33.12 to $33.44. The 22-pound cylinder increased from $36.71 to $37.06. The 100-pound cylinder increased from $206.01 to $207.60. Kerosene remains unchanged at $9.31 per gallon. Gasoline remains unchanged at $13.95 per gallon. And diesel remains unchanged at $13.95 a gallon. The retail prices of fuel products will be next adjusted Monday, the 31st of December, 2018. This is the Hot 7 Nightly News. Do stay with us. We have more news coming up after the break.